Hey everyone, Adam here from Nice Guys Prospecting. Prospector Dave and I are actually out in New York today. This is the Adirondack Mountains, and we're right down the way from the ski jump at Lake Placid. We're cutting through the area, and we just couldn't help ourselves, but check out this. As you can see, we're on a nice inside bend here, coming down the river. There's Dave hard at work underneath some boulders. And after about 5 pans so far, we've got nothing but pounds and pounds and pounds of black sand. So if you're into iron, it'll be the river for you. But we're going to get back at it and let you know in a minute what we find. I want to give you a closer look at just how bad the pans are here at Lake Placid, in the Adirondack Mountains. Check it out. Black sand for days. Fine, fine black sands. Good luck with that. Panner's nightmare. Here's my pan. I haven't panned it back yet, but this is what we're dealing with. I have never seen more black sand in my life. So like they say, just because you see black sand doesn't exactly mean you're going to find gold. But we'll let you know. So far, not so good. The ski jump Lake Placid area is a no-go at the moment. But Prospector Dave and I, right here, there he is. We're going to head down the street and see what we can find. Maybe head to a different spot. There's some other streams that come down and feed into this one. And we're going to go check it out. Deep Thoughts with Prospector Dave. Might as well call you Iron Man. All that black sand. Oh, would you look at that? Ain't that nice? I believe it is. Might have this larger example here and this smaller example here. But I believe that's nice. Be nice, fill in your holes. Here we are, all filled in. Ain't that nice? I think it is. Alright, on to the next spot. Lake Placid ski jump didn't really do us too well. Are we lost? Prospector Dave just pointed out to me that we should probably show everyone where you don't want to go. Ski jump. You see that? Don't bother. Prospecting tip. Well, Dave and I found a new spot to pull over and saw this sign and thought, hey, that should be a good thing, you know. Roaring Brook, Great Mountain. Let's check out that Roaring Brook. Well, as you can see, the Adirondacks is just full of jokes today. Iron. Their version of a roaring brook. On to the next one. Well, this is interesting. Some cliffs and things. Not much water. There's that abundance of black sand again, though. We'll give it a try. Alright, here we are again. Spot number 3 or 4. I don't know, we keep pulling over and private this, private that. But, well, almost so. Let's go to Looking River. Prospector Dave's out in the car. He's handling business on the phone. Alright, here's the new brook. This is Deer Brook. Somewhere in the middle of the Adirondacks. This looks pretty good. Let's see if I can get down without breaking an ankle or something. Well, got a similar look to the Ammonoosuc. The only thing is, New York is just not known for its gold. But we're gonna take a look and get back at you. And while I'm making my way over to where I'd like to go, I'd like to point out one thing. If you're used to prospecting up in, say, Maine, New Hampshire, even Vermont, one thing specifically about New York, besides the total lack of gold, is the water temperature. I would say these rivers are gotta be in the low 50s compared to New Hampshire the other day, where the water was warmer than the air. So keep that in mind. If you like being disappointed, or you like finding iron, the Adirondacks is the place to go. Let me show you a rock that I found. It's probably the closest thing to mineralization that I've seen all day in the Adirondacks. Get some, I don't know if that's like stockworks or just a cluster F, but there is some mineralization in there. My guess, doesn't belong here. Well, I found a big rock. It's right there, right in the corner there. It's in the middle of this inside bend. We're gonna dig behind her, see what she's got. It looks almost like a number 8 or a Boston B made out of iron or limonite staining. Alright, bring that over the river and check it out, huh? Deeper. Deeper we'll go. You know, to say gold is where you find it. And if you're trying to find it, I would definitely stick to where other people have found it already. But all in all, it's good panning practice, because I'm still a noob at this. Very much a noob. This is probably like, I don't know, my 10th time ever panning out on a river. I've panned dozens and dozens of times at home, having fun and things. But actual prospecting, I really haven't done too much. But that's half the reason why I'm recording it, putting it on YouTube. And have all the people telling me in the comments what I'm doing wrong and how ridiculous my hair looks for my age, being so gray. But hey, we're getting there. Hey, back to the hole. A lot of metal cables and things in this area. You know, that's heavy. Heavies hang out together. Found a lead fishing weight earlier at the last spot. But of course I dropped it before I recorded it. It's the only thing worth anything that I found today. With today's lead prices, I'd say I made about a quarter. What was that? Back to the hole. But if anyone is living out in New England thinking they're going to make a living off of gold prospecting, hey, all the power to you. But you should be a lot more focused on just having fun and enjoying the day. That's what it's all about, actually. Hard pack. Find a big boulder. Inside bend. Tons of black sand. You would think you should just be on the money. In the meantime, we're going to try to pretend we're on a vacation every spot in between the business and whatnot, you know? Tough digging, especially with a little shovel and big rocks. Well, we'll give this one more shot before we go have dinner. And hey, maybe I'll find something I can show you. But if anything, this video will teach you something. Where not to waste your time prospecting. We got you covered. Just saw the Hit B just released a new short. I guess they're on the wild Adirondack today. I'd rather be there than up in the Adirondacks actually, but you know, we're here to see family and Dave's got business to take care of. Bring this over and check it out, huh? So, one thing I've noticed about this part of the Adirondacks that's different than, say, Lake Placid, it seems to be a lot more red garnet down here. I don't know if that's a good sign at all or if it means anything. But there is a little less black sand and more red garnet than, say, the Lake Placid area. I don't know if that means anything, but now you know. The more you know. But anyway, finish painting this back, and then I'll show you that there's nothing in it, and we'll go from there. There it isn't. Pan it back real slow. We usually pan back a lot quicker, but we're trying to find a needle and a couple acres of hay. Take your time. Go! No dice. No dice. But, you know, we tried. Take a look at some rocks then, huh? Cool. Alright, everyone. Adam here again. Nice guys prospecting. So, our trip up to the Adirondacks wasn't for prospecting. It was for family and business. I kind of turned it into a little bit of prospecting. But unfortunately, things are just not going over well, which I already kind of knew from research and things. If you want to find gold anywhere in New York State, it's more than likely the Finger Lakes region or Cedar Creek down by Indian River, something like that. Indian Lake. But either way, yeah, Adirondacks is kind of a waste of time for prospecting. But if you just like scenery and being out on the river, then hey, this is nice. This is gorgeous. Well, here's Prospector Dave. Probably telling me it's time to eat. There he is. Moving through the woods there. Hello, Dave. Give you all a salute. Hey, we're rich! No, I'm kidding. We didn't find schist. This is an example of schist. Hey, would you look at that? Nice! Very nice. Right there. Very nice. Nice. Nice with a G. G-N-E-I-S-S. I before E, except after G. Don't forget, always fill in your holes. Even if they were disappointing. Stupid hole. And it's as simple as that. You don't gotta go nuts. Just, don't leave a deep hole for the next guy to fall into. Try and be a nice guy. You know what I mean? And I thought I'd record it. The walk of shame back over. Got my pan. Got my phone in my hand, and rocks are always slippery, so this could be entertaining. Might fall down, drop the phone in the water. Could get an underwater shot. Let's see. Nope, uneventful. See? The whole day. Uneventful. But we had fun. That's all that matters. Prospecting is about fun, especially in New England. I mean, if you live out in Arizona, Utah, then hey, then it's about making money. But out here, it's about having a good time. So, here we are, packing up the car, heading back to Massachusetts. Our Adirondack Adventures didn't really pan out, you could say, but we still had fun. It was great weather, and that's really all that matters. You have a good time on the river. If you find gold, it's a plus. It's like camping with a purpose, almost. But I just want to take this time to thank you, the viewers, especially the subscribers we have already. Thank you very much. And also a shout out to the Northeast Prospector. We stopped by his place on the way up here. I believe that was Thursday. Grabbed the Garnet Super Sluice. Loving that pan. It was cheap price, just over $20. And another shout out to the Hippie Explorer. Love their channel. Watch it every Wednesday at 7:30. I suggest you all do the same. But until next time, this is Adam from Nice Guys Prospecting. And thanks for watching. All right, everyone, got the car packed up and we're ready to go. But before we do, I want to leave you with a few pics from an upcoming episode. It's Dave and I in the Coos Canyon area of Maine, where we actually found some potholes in bedrock that still had a good amount of material down the bottom, where we found some wheat pennies and a buffalo nickel encrusted with gold. So I'm going to leave you a few pics of that from an upcoming episode. Hopefully we'll be able to share with you by next week. Thanks for watching.